It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. I had to start this, and I'm not even being funny. I had to start this episode out with paying respect to T'Challa. I just found out the news that Monique's parrot, who gave us so much life last season, I had to give him some love. I know the vocals weren't great. Look, the vocals weren't great, but rest in peace to T'Challa. He gave us some of our best moments last season. Remember when he attacked Wendy? He even had his own lines. He had his own lines during the Real Housewives of Potomac. Remember this? Oh, we had such moments with T'Challa. May he rest in peace. I do want to read what Monique said. Hold on, y'all. Let me just pull that up for a second. I just saw this news. Shout out to Monique Samuels. So sorry to hear about T'Challa. Let me just read what she said on here. 1 second, y'all. Let me just pull this up so y'all can see my face. But no, I'll keep it like this. This is what Monique posted on her social media. If you're just joining us, we are talking everything Real Housewives of Potomac. They dropped a sneak peek of the first episode of the Real Housewives of Potomac. But of course, we also got this very, very sad news that T'Challa passed away. Monique posted this on social media with a couple of videos of T'Challa, who gave us so much love. And light on the Real Housewives of Potomac. She said this in the caption: on July 1st, around 5 p.m., my entire world was rocked. My T'Challa Samuels was killed in a freak accident. I can't even believe I'm typing this right now. I barely can utter his name without crying. For those who love their animals, I know you feel my pain. It's indescribable. The pain is intense, and I'm just completely baffled, overwhelmed, and cannot stop the emotional roller coaster I am on right now. My children keep breaking down, which makes the pain even worse. Almost a year ago, he flew away and came back to me the next day. I had no idea God was preparing me in that moment for the unbearable. T'Challa was put in our lives 2 years ago, and I thought he would outlive me. He was on my shoulder as I endured some of the toughest moments of my life. As I closed the chapter, I had no idea his page would end there too. He was literally a part of our entire family and has left such a huge mark on us. My house is too quiet. My shoulder is too light. My mornings preparing coffee while he sits on my shoulder will forever be altered. I don't know why you had to leave us forever, but I'm so grateful for being blessed to experience such an amazing creature. Some people say that an animal will sacrifice itself to save a family member if the death angel comes near. Who knows if it's true, but I'm forever grateful for T'Challa and how he changed my life and my family's life. I'm not okay, but I'll keep pushing as I always do. Rest, my beautiful baby. Oh, T'Challa. I didn't expect to report on this news like this, y'all. But I saw that, but I felt there's no other way for us to start a Real Housewives of Potomac video without talking about this news. Shout out to Monique Samuel. So sorry to hear about T'Challa. Even her caption was incredibly beautiful. I know people that have pets can relate to what she's saying. If anything, T'Challa gave us so much in last season. T'Challa was like a housewife. They gave him captions. And then again, he gave us these moments. Look, we cannot forget about these moments. These were classic moments. You know you can hear Dr. Wendy screaming. Look at that. Classic moments. Oh, T'Challa, may you rest in peace. Sad news, but look. We will move forward because that is what T'Challa would want us to do. Because T'Challa was a showbird, and T'Challa knew that we need to make great TV and we need to make a great video. So thank you for joining me. I'm your boy, TheKempire. This is the Kempire Daily YouTube channel where you get daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. Before we begin, we already have over 100 people watching. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Shout out to everyone that's already in the room. I appreciate you all being here and being a part of our live stream. Decided to do this last minute because I got a Bravo Insiders look at the premiere episode of The Real Housewives of Potomac. So we're going to talk about the moments. I literally watched this 7-minute clip like 5 or 6 times. because I had to take notes. I need to make sure I cover everything. So I'm going to cover everything. And then I'm going to drop the link for you guys to call in and weigh in. Next Sunday is the day, the premiere episode of The Real Housewives of Potomac. And we will be doing our live recap shortly after the live episode. The episode goes live. TikTok, if you're wondering what we're talking about, head on over to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel. We're live tonight on the Kempire Daily YouTube channel. We're live on the Kempire and Kempire Daily Facebook pages. Please be sure to go there and like there. I see a lot of you are interacting and watching from there as well. Shout out to my folks that are watching on Twitter at the Kempire and on Twitch. There we go, Twitch. And shout out to my TikTok fam. Before we begin, everyone drop your crowns in the chat. In rest in peace to T'Challa. Drop your crowns in the chat. Also, let me know where you guys are watching from. Daniel said there's a set. Yes, girl. There's a seven minute clip. All right, guys. Thank you. Yes. Rest in peace to T'Challa. I was looking forward to more T'Challa. We had some really, really great moments. But we're going to move forward. So Bravo's Insider, their community, released a 7-minute clip, and we got to see the first 7 minutes of the premiere episode of The Real Housewives of Potomac. So I took some notes. I uploaded some photos. We're going to break this down. And I have to say, I'm excited for this new season of Potomac. I mean, there are some people that I'm not so excited about, but we'll get over it. Dr. Wendy Estefo opened this clip, and I have to say it was awkward. Seeing Dr. Wendy act sexy, and it leads back to all the rumors that we were hearing that producers said that she had to bring it this season, that she had to change up her style, that she had to do more. Well, they open it with her and Eddie. Eddie's filming her doing this very sexy, seductive move, almost the TikTok trend when you go up against the oh God, I can't even think anymore. In the door, and then and then all of a sudden the lights change. Anyways, I digress. So she's having a party. The nude interlude. You're cordially invited to the nude interlude, redefining what it means to look and feel sexy. All guests are asked to wear shades of nude for a fun night of dinner, drinks, and a couple of surprise guests. See you soon. Surprise guests. So you may recall I think it was like 8-second clip that we got to see of this dinner. You remember when she had the little, not brownies, but like muffins that looked like titty bitties? Yeah. So I think that's what it is. I think that's the party, because we also see them in the shades of nude that she was talking about. Yes, I love seeing your crowns. Thank you guys so much for watching. Okay, we got quite a few people watching from around the world. We got Jamaica, Miami, Chicago, Illinois, Maryland. Perfect timing. Watching from, is that Kansas City, Yolanda? ATL's in the house. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I know I'm starting way ahead. For those that are just joining us, we're talking about the Real Housewives of Potomac. We got to see a sneak peek of the first 7 minutes of the Real Housewives of Potomac season 6 premiere, right? So DC's in the house, Grenada's in the house, or Grenada, Jersey's in the house. Love it. So it was awkward at the very beginning to see Dr. Wendy moving like this, and Eddie taking the video, and we'll move on. I'm trying to like Dr. Wendy. I didn't love her last season, but I'm trying to like her this season. But that was awkward to watch. So other things that we got to see was, of course, Giselle. Giselle is back this season, and Giselle's home. As you may recall, Giselle's home went through a renovation. But why am I not impressed? I think it's a nice home, but why am I not impressed by this? From what I hear, from what people say, this is a very nice area that she lives in. It's not in Potomac, though. It's a very nice area. I'm not impressed with what she decided. I don't mind a white house, but it just seems something seems off. Something seems off to me. And then we get this, Giselle's West Wing. Who came up with that narrative? As if the house is that big. Giselle's West Wing. And we get to see Giselle talking to her daughters about why do I have to make you guys lunch? How old is their oldest daughter? Girl, you can make lunch. Is that just for a storyline? I did like Giselle's closet from what we could see of it. I was like, okay, it's a nice closet. The decor. Look, we've already know Giselle with the fashion and the decor is not the greatest. It's not the greatest, but it is what it is. But I was just sort of like, Giselle's West Wing. I was like, this is another house. And then I'm like, oh no, it's not another house. It's just off to the side here. If you look on the left, that's the West Wing. That is the West Wing, y'all. The East Wing is the garage. It looks like an open garage from the side. If you look on the side, I guess it's not even an enclosed garage. All right. I don't know. I'm not sure the point of having a closed door, but all right. Maybe it's still under construction. Here's the West Wing. It is what it is. For those that are just joining us, we're talking about the Real Housewives of Potomac. Giselle's home is pretty much done. I'm guessing from what we could see. But there are two other housewives that got new homes. There are two other housewives. And let's start with this one. Robyn's new house. They don't even say Robyn and Juan's new house. It's like the producers know something and they're not telling us. I know, they always make it about the housewives. This is Robyn's new home. At one point, she asks Juan, are you happy? Because you can tell from Juan's face, not so much. Not so much. I love how they're building a house. I mean, a lot of people say building a house is more important than planning a wedding. I agree with that. But we already know that this storyline is fake and phony based on what the rumors were. I don't know about this. When she had to ask Juan, are you happy? I was like, oh, damn. And you guys know I love looking at property. I wish we got a look inside. Maybe once the new season starts, we'll get a look inside. But we do get a look inside Candiace's new home. But before we go to Candiace's new home, these shady producers, Candiace and Dorothy's townhouse. I'm trying, maybe when I'll drop the call-in link once we reach over 100 likes. But before we do, maybe when one of you guys call in that are from the DMV area, is this townhome, this entire thing hers, or is this just a part? That's just the main entrance of the townhome. I'm trying to understand what I'm looking at. But the shady producers for Candiace and Dorothy's townhouse, well, it's sold for $799,000. $799,000. That's a good amount of money, right? Maybe if Shantae's in the building, Shantae can let us know if that's a good price for the area that it was in. Is that it? No, that's the whole house thing. It's like, wow, that's a nice townhouse. That's like a building. What do you guys call townhouses? That's not what we call a townhouse in New York. That's a really nice townhouse. All right. Well, our girl Candiace has moved on up. She has moved on up. This is her new house. 2-car garage. It's actually really pretty inside. It's really, really pretty inside. This is how they describe it. It's 10,500 square feet. It's 6 beds, 7 baths, $1.1 million. And at first I was like, why do you need that many baths? There's only you and Chris. But then we also see one of Candiace's bonus kids, AKA one of Chris's. How many kids does Chris have again? Is it 5? So they do need 6 bedrooms for all of Chris' kids. And I believe the storyline for Candiace this year will be, that she's going to think about having kids. Okay, can y'all look in the far corner by the French doors? Why do they have that in front of the French doors? I'm trying to understand. But it's a nice home. I have to give it to her. She has very great taste. From what we could see from the sneak peek, if you're just joining us, we're talking about the Real Housewives of Potomac. From what we could see in Candiace's home, it actually looks really, really good. It looks really, really, really good. But before we, I just wanted to get to the photos because sometimes I forget about the photos. What are you people saying? Okay, let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. All right. She said because the cameras are there. Okay. All right. Y'all can be shady when y'all call in. Once we get to 100 likes, I'll be dropping the call-in link. So let's just talk a little bit about what I saw in this sneak peek that Bravo gave us for the Real Housewives of Potomac. So I already talked to you about Wendy and her nude party that she's throwing. Giselle's home renovation seems like it's done. All right. We only got a little clip of Karen watering her plants and then kissing her plant. But it was nice to see Karen. Okay. Robyn and Juan building their home. Juan doesn't look happy. These are the notes that I wrote down. He doesn't look happy. We didn't get much from them. Candiace's new home. We're getting to see Chris's kids. I wrote and I mentioned we got to see one of Chris's kids in the sneak peek as well. Beautiful girl. I'm guessing her mom might be Black or a woman of color because, yeah, based on the child. But there was another scene that we got to see, and that was with Ashley Darby. And yes, we know Ashley Darby has had some messy storylines over the years. It seems as if they're going to take a season off and focus on she's about to give birth. But we do find out that she hasn't given Michael sex in the last 4 months. But I guess we're supposed to believe Michael has been faithful this season. Next season, we'll hear him cheating. Okay. Next season, we'll hear that Michael is cheating. You know what? I appreciate Ashley because you know what? Ashley, she knows the assignment. Very much like what Carlos King said about Kenya Moore. Ashley knows the assignment. She knows that she needs to bring something this season. And I'm excited to see what that something will be. Based on what we saw in the sneak peek, it wasn't a lot. We got to see her cute baby Dean playing around. We got to see Michael come in, sort of like the dad in every wonderful sitcom, play with his child. It's like they're trying to make us think and feel something that's not necessarily there. All right, it is what it is. Peggy Berry said, Michael faithful when I know, but Peggy, that's the storyline for this season. He's going to be faithful this season, but they're going to prepare us for next season because now they're going to have 2 babies. And now Michael's going to be like, oh, you don't have any time for me. So I had to get a new boyfriend and girlfriend. Allegedly. Susie Girl says, I do not understand Ashley and Michael's relationship at all. I don't get any sparks. I don't get any magic. Even seeing them interact in this particular scene, because Ashley says, I dressed up for you. And it's like, okay, what is happening? You Better Post says Michael's bisexual, but old school about it. He's never confirmed it. But maybe that's what you mean by old school, because he's never going to confirm it. Zarina said, I felt that foolishness too. But you know what? I like I said, every season Ashley gives us something. I'm wondering what we're going to get from Ashley this season besides her being pregnant. What I can appreciate, though, is that the majority of the season she won't be pregnant. She will be giving birth early on in the season because she says she's about to pop already in this very first episode. We did not get to see Mia Thornton yet. I'm excited to see what Mia Thornton's going to bring. What I've seen so far, I'm like, I could take or leave her. But I see that there's more going on with her storyline, so I'm interested to see what that will be. I'm full on in with Potomac. I'm full on in. Let me see what you guys are saying. Susie says, Michael better keep riding his bike so he can keep up with his kids. And Michael has other kids as well that we don't see on the show. And thanks to Diana. Shout out to my mods that are in the room. Mods, just a reminder. Let's not get overly sensitive when people are posting their opinions. Okay, just a reminder, we're not getting overly sensitive unless someone's being derogatory. That's the only time you should delete or put someone in time out. All right, just a reminder to all of the mods that are in the building. And I'm not directing this at anyone specifically, just a reminder. Okay. Oh, hold on. Ruru, thank you so much for the love from South Africa. I love it. How it's really late in South Africa right now, right? Or really, really early in South Africa. Michael's my favorite housewife. I wonder what Michael's going to bring, though, this season. Because if he's not cheating and he's not pinching someone's butt, what is he going to bring? He's going to be a bad father. Based on this very first episode, we're getting to see Michael Darby be a great father. He's sort of like the Mr. Rogers as he walks in, and he's like, hey, everyone, I'm home. All right. But other than that, that's the only housewife that we actually even got an episode, like an introduction into what the storyline is going to be this season. Everyone else in this quick sneak peek was just sort of like, oh, us at home. That's it. That's all we really got. Candiace seems as if we're going to see more of Chris's kids be involved in this season. Not sure how much involved they will be. But as you already know, look, we don't, unless the kids are really like going to be involved, don't put them on the screen. Just saying. Hold on, what you guys did. Michael will be traveling a lot for work with Juan. Will we be seeing Juan? Did he do the bachelor party for Juan yet? I remember this was filmed during COVID. I'm not sure if they're going to even insinuate that there's a wedding happening. They'll probably just be like, oh yeah, we're engaged, but it's the pandemic, and that's going to be Robyn Dixon's storyline for next season. And I'm over it. And I have not listened to Robyn and Giselle's podcast since the first episode. But in the very first episode, we already got the little tidbit of how Robyn got on the show. When Robyn auditioned for the show originally, they were not interested in her. The producers ended up calling Giselle and letting them know, we're not interested in her. They hate her. This was their words. So rumor on the YouTube streets was that Giselle begged to have Robyn on. Begged. And here we are, 6 seasons later, still here with Robyn. And from what we hear, allegedly, the only reason why Robyn was even able to come back was because Monique left. From what we hear. T. Maria, it's a PR stunt. She says it's a PR stunt for Candiace to show a motherly, caring side. And you know what? It almost worked on me. I was like, I might be open to Candiace this season. And then someone plays the clip of her wishing that poor blogger Kyle dead. And then I'm like, it's hard to get that out of my mind. Danielle says the producers called her back and said that they didn't like Robyn. They hated Robyn. That was Giselle's words during the podcast. Peggy says, Green Eye Bandits unite. A mess. Oh, my goodness. Anyways, guys, once we get to 100 likes, I'll drop the call-in link for you guys to join me and call in and let me know your thoughts on the Bravo Insider sneak peek of season 6, the very first episode of season 6 of the Real Housewives of Potomac. We have almost 300 people watching this video. Be sure to like this video. Hold on, y'all. Let me just get this out. And if you're just joining us, Monique Samuels shared the sad news that her bird, T'Challa, died in a freak accident. She didn't delve into the details of what happened exactly, but very sad to hear that. So shout out to Monique. Again, T'Challa gave us some really memorable moments. Let's not look. We cannot forget this moment. T'Challa showed up to work that day and was like, "This is happening. I'm going to get my shine, and even if it's at the expense of the newest housewife." So rest in peace to T'Challa. I can't believe how long it feels like that season was so long ago, but that was last season. That was just last season. Francina, thank you so much. She says, I'm just here for Kempire. I appreciate it. Yes, fly on T'Challa. I had to talk about it. Hold on. Let me just. Danielle said, "Drop the link. I have a 6 a.m. personal journey." Danielle, ask me if I care. You lucky it just hit 100. Y'all already know I'm a Taurus. Y'all not gonna tell me what to do. Don't ever try that with me. I got a 6 a.m. You don't think I gotta be up early too? You don't think I have other things to do than come on YouTube right now and report this? Y'all be doing the mess. Just saying. Anyways, let me drop this link so you guys can call in and share your thoughts. Of course, if you're in the DMV area, be sure to call in. I want to hear your thoughts on some of this news. Hold on, y'all. Let me post this. Thank you, ATLian. Stan, are we trying to get to 25? Are we trying to get to 25 subscribers? Hurry up, guys. Yes, let's get there. Let's get there, y'all. We're almost there, though. Excuse me, y'all. All right. I already see we already got quite a few people backstage. Apparently, you guys were itching to call in. If you're just joining us, we have almost 300 people in the room. Like this video if you haven't liked it already. Again, guys, if you're posting... I don't know why YouTube is becoming like TikTok in regards to how sensitive they are with the things that we say on here. Hold on, let me just make sure all of this backstage is taken care of. They're getting so overly sensitive. Like, what are we living in a military state, y'all? Okay. All right, let me take some callers. Danielle, don't you ever
I'm over here cracking up laughing. I put that in the comments on purpose. But I do. Big Daddy is sending me to a personal trainer so I can tone up. So I got to be the yes, honey.
Oh.
I gotta go meet her at 6 o'clock. So wait, let's go back to your notes. Let's go to the pictures. Let's start off.
All right.
I got to say.
Which one do you want to see first?
So let's start with the townhouse.
Oh, yes. I was actually very impressed by this townhouse. Well, Candiace and Dorothy's townhouse.
I'm about to bust your bubble. Oh. Do you all remember? I need everyone to put their thinking caps on and remember the scene where Candiace threw Ashley out the house.
Yes.
That was not an in-unit townhouse. This right here is an in-unit townhouse. In-unit townhouses are more because they have more space.
Yeah.
That porch that when Giselle came out to the porch to get Ashley to calm her down and come back in, they were on additional row house.
Yes.
In unit. So this right here is not their townhouse that they sold. Now, in their defense, they probably could have sold the townhouse for this price because the houses in that area, because they're on the water, do go for that price. They're in Oxon Hill, Maryland, which is part of Prince George's County. Because it's I'm not going to say it's an up and coming area, but it is on the water. There's an MGM MGM hotel there with Nene Leakes' boutique. Well, Nene Leakes' boutique was there, and it's a casino. There's a big Gaylord hotel resort there, all on the water. And you know how we see these clips of Atlanta with the big Ferris wheel? Uh-huh. We have the same Ferris wheel here down in that same area. So the price of the house could be very well the same, but that is not her house based on that episode when she threw Ashley out the house.
I'm remembering that episode, and you're right. You're right. So is it so what are you speculating that's happening?
Speculating that this photo is the house that they're using, I guess, for security precautions, maybe. Because if you think about it, no one really knows where you live unless you have people in that area. So if you have people that can just drive up, because that's supposed to be a gated community, but the gates are always open. There's no guard at the gates. There's no code or anything to get in and out of it. Again, they have resorts down there. There's a Tanger outlet across the street. It's a pretty up and coming open area. They have markets, the farmers markets down there. It's a Friday night hotspot. It's a Saturday night hotspot on a nice day. It's a really nice area. They have $1 million condos down there, but That's not her house. I'm just thinking they used that house for the show, the picture of that house, because again, when she threw Ashley out, she did not throw Ashley out of an in-unit house.
I'm just going to warn Potomac, the Real Housewives of Potomac. I have a lot of sources in DMV right now. I just wish y'all luck this season because they're going to be calling you guys out. So you're saying to me that the house that they actually filmed in, is that the real house versus what they're showing us here?
Well, we don't know because again, we don't know. She could have had a Airbnb for filming.
Which wouldn't be the first time.
Which would not be, and I'm not against it. Again, I'm not against it. Because again, they're trying to give off the persona, the perception of this high and mighty elite. But if we think about the film footage that we saw of her putting Ashley out, she put Ashley out on a traditional row front house, and that picture is of an in-unit.
Well, I mean, let me just pull up some. Francita says, I think the caller's incorrect. The townhouse just showed the other townhouses facing the other way.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I'm trying to understand.
Back up, because we
now,
can
see. Well, look, you're bringing this up to me. I have not been able to do my own research, so I don't know if this is fact or fiction.
Well, I know the area. I actually looked at the houses when they first were building that area. And I also know, we all know what row houses and townhomes look like. That is an in unit. You can look at the other houses behind it, well, on the side of the picture, and see the other row homes there. And then again, think back to that scene when she put Ashley out, it was not on an in unit.
I'm going to have to watch that scene again. Cause I'm like, I can see it in my head, but I can't see everything. So I'm just like, even the front door looks different. I can't remember the front door looking like the one that we're looking at here.
That's because that's not the house.
Oh, all right. Let's move on. Let's go. What else did you bring up? Let's go to Giselle's house. Okay, this mess.
So we can see that it's not finished because we still see construction tape here in the corner. I don't know why she.
Yes, you're right.
And there's a wad of dirt, a pile of dirt, not a wad, but a pile of dirt there. And I don't know why she has this open. It's not even called a garage. What is that called? A car hut? A car something?
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yes, that's not even a traditional garage. But I don't think, based on what it looked like before, when she brought Ashley and Robyn over to pop bottles and stuff, I don't think it looks bad. And again, it's not in Potomac, but it is in Bethesda, which is another high-end part of town.
Okay. And this is the West Wing. How you feel about the West Wing?
It looks like someone's townhouse.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Look, we're not hating. We're not hating.
And it also looks two different colors because this looks more beige, and if you look to the right, it looks more white.
Yeah. It could have just been the lighting.
It could be the lighting.
Let's talk about this house. Robyn's new house.
I'm so glad Juan Dixon isn't here.
But he is.
Hey, now.
Look what he is. And he looks so excited for this new house.
Does he? So we see the house number.
I say that with sarcasm.
We see that the house number is going to be 5917. Look in the far left-hand corner. The red spray paint on the house.
Oh, damn.
So that's going to help with our research.
Yeah.
I wonder what side of town they're going to live in, because again, season 1, they lived in Potomac and they got rid of that house. They downsized and moved to Arundel Mills Mall area, where the townhouse that they lived in then was part of an apartment complex. Mm-hmm. Cute. But he also works as the head coach of Coppin State, which is probably like a 40 to 50 minute drive for him. So I wonder where they're building this house. They're both from Baltimore.
And I'm sure they didn't give us an inside look on where the area was, but maybe the first episode we'll get an idea about where exactly.
Yeah. But I would love to see what their story. I guess their storyline this season is going to be them building this house and the struggles and the upgrades down. Why does it look like a hole in the back window, like somebody threw a rock right behind Robyn's head?
I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know.
Her gyrating on TikTok.
She's finally building a home. But let's talk about another woman that's building a home, Candiace. This is Candiace's new home, which is down the street from my mom's house. Shut up!
I told you that. Another episode. Whenever we weren't here talking about.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yes, Candiace, who again does not live in Potomac. She lives in Upper Marlboro, Maryland, which is where my mom lives. Beautiful home.
It is, and even inside, it looks really, really good.
Yeah, I thought it would I thought it would have been a little more updated than that.
Well, I mean, based on what we saw downstairs, I was like, okay, I like the furniture choices and things like that. But look, they just moved in. Maybe they are going to do some renovations.
Yeah.
She's been, borrowing money from her mom for the other house. Maybe some of that money will come through to her.
And you call us shady. You're so shady.
I'm shady. Bravo said Candiace and Dorothy's townhouse.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm just saying based on what they're saying. Yeah. Anyways, I see someone else is on the line that you would want to appreciate her feedback. Welcome, Fly Home T'Challa, aka Miriam. Miriam, what's going on?
Well, before I start with the shade, I'm really like devastated because he used to light up her stories like it was everybody's bird. And it's funny it's happening because just 2 days ago, my daughters, they noticed a lump on one of my cats. So now we are worried, and that's all I'm thinking about. And we are thinking of the worst. Like I got an appointment for Thursday, and then when I go to Instagram, I see the news of T'Challa, and I'm like, oh, is this a sign? Like I sent her messages. It's tough, man. Like the love that a pet gives you.
Yeah.
It's different. Like your kids love you, but there's benefit out of it because we do everything for them. The pets, they love you like unconditionally. It's a different type of love. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It is. It's rest in peace. I hope it's gonna be tough. Now, going back to Potomac, I think the death of T'Challa is very indicative of what this season is going to be.
What do you mean?
I think the hype is in vain. It's the same recycled storylines. It's very sad that I feel like now the cook is going to use his kids to add storyline. Because why?
You mean Chris Bassett?
The cook,
I was going to say, who's the crook?
And
I got it.
Candiace,
not the crook, the cook.
Well, maybe. That rhymes. Both of them disliked the video. Hi, Candiace. Hi, Chris. Because they troll everybody. Was Juan wearing an embezzled hat? Those are the questions in my mind.
Oh, Lord.
Was he wearing an embezzled hat?
Are they making embezzled hats for men now? Let's look.
I
don't know. Maybe.
And what's her name? Giselle's house is very middle class. And Dorothy has a good taste. This is a different Dorothy home. I am not shaming parents buying their kids. I'm shaming Candiace for pretending she paid off on camera the mortgage. Remember that last scene in one of past seasons?
Yeah.
Come on. What happened to that? So now was that like fake? Because I believe everything you say, Candiace.
But I thought she said that they were paying the mortgage on their own, not that they paid it off, meaning that the mother wasn't helping paying the mortgage anymore.
Yeah.
So the home, but the way they made it look like is that now is standing on her own feet and she's paying everything, and she's not clearly. She's not. I don't know why she feels the urge to deceive us with her opulence when. Just be truthful like Giselle.
But Miriam, in all fairness, she's not the only housewife in one of these cities that tries to make us think one thing and it's really the other. We just found out that Erica Jane, those private jets, they don't even own.
Well, funny you mention Erica Jane, you softie. You are trying to give her a pass to Erica Jane. And then you 2 videos ago, you said, I changed my opinion about Erica, and now you're saying I wanna like Candiace, and I'm giving her like.
No, I'm trying to be fair.
Well, you are
I like
fair.
to twerk on the fence.
You don't need to try. You are fair.
Twerk on the fence. Twerk on the fence. Twerk on the fence.
You are fair. You don't need to try. But, child, come on. We know. I believe them when they show you who they are.
But wait a minute, Miriam. But wait a minute. When she said that she and Chris were paying the mortgage on their own, how is that not fair? Like, how is that not truthful?
I'm not. No, I'm
So-
not saying that. What I'm
Okay.
saying is that she was trying to show us that now she's paying the mortgage.
Mm-hmm.
But now, Bravo, in the 8-minute clip, they made sure they put the caption, Candiace and Dorothy's home.
Oh, so wait.
So she is not on her own feet. So,
No, wait. No, but she is. You were looking for her to buy her mom out and remove her name.
No, that's not it. Don't put words in my mouth.
Oh,
I'm saying you
what is
can.
happening? This is not the
what
view.
I'm saying.
This is not the view.
Well, this is not the view. No, it never will be. But this is not what I meant. She was very like, why did she make that her last scene? We are paying the mortgage, meaning like now she's paying the mortgage. Her mom just helped her with the down payment, and now she's paying the mortgage. This is what she tried to portray. But when she's, again, for the third time, she's moving in the show, which I feel like it's more like of a lease. This is what all the housewives are doing. It's still Dorothy's home as well.
Right.
So without Dorothy, she can't afford that $900,000 home.
Right. So
wait, $900,000. Which one's the $900,000?
What's
one
the number
sold
you
for
put on the
$800,000.
screen?
The other one sold for $1.1 million.
Oh,
But
I thought that was the price of this one. I mixed
so
up.
wait,
Sorry.
but Miriam, let's clear this up. When Dorothy purchased the home, Dorothy purchased it with her credit line, with her credit score, and her and her approval, right?
Your defense
is Candiace is paying the mortgage doesn't take away Candiace paying the bills. Like, you don't remove the name off the house just because you're paying the bills. When you sell the house,
it's not the same house.
Wait, okay, guys. I don't know why you guys are not new to the channel. Let each other speak and then speak.
Okay, it's not the same house. You just said it's not the same house. It means like they bought a new home and still Dorothy without. Why are they using Dorothy's credit score?
I got it.
I'm asking you. But why is she using Dorothy's credit score? Why they need Dorothy still? Like, I don't understand. I thought their business was successful.
But wait, 1 second. My question is, who paid for the Airbnb?
So wait, let's clear it up. That's not what I was saying when I was saying there's 3 homes. I never thought that there were 3 homes. I'm just saying for promotional purposes, why they're using this in-unit house, I have no idea. I just wanted everyone to remember what the house looked like when she put Ashley out. That is an in-unit townhouse. That is not this, and you can tell the difference when you walk out the house from an in-unit to a traditional row house.
I'm gonna go back and watch it because I really need to compare. Ladies, please hold. I'm gonna bring Shantae up because Shantae understands DMV real estate. Shantae, what's going on?
Hey, I just tuned in and saw you were live. What I missed?
You know what? Let me show you
y'all in the middle of something, but I'm like, okay, I need some context. What I missed, because I need to know which side of the fence to be on.
You know, I'm twerking on the fence. So they have released a sneak peek of the first 7 minutes of the Real Housewives of Potomac premiere episode, and we got to see that Robyn's building a new house.
Yes.
At this point, she asks Juan, "Are you happy?" And this is Juan's face. This is their house. Okay. We get to see a finished look of Giselle's house. Not bad.
Not finished because it's still construction tape and dirt.
You know what? Be quiet. Okay. And then we get to see Candiace's house. Well, first of all, this is the townhouse that she allegedly sold. According to Danielle,
that's at the National Harbor.
Wait, say it again?
Candiace still lives in PG County. She doesn't even live in Potomac.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, we all the only one that lives in Potomac.
Candiace, Ashley, and Robyn don't live in Potomac. So.
Oh, Lord.
Told y'all.
But okay, we already knew that. However, wait. According to Danielle, this is not the same townhouse that we saw in the legendary scene between when she had the fight with Ashley.
Oh, it isn't?
Shantae, Shantae, do you remember the scene where she throws Ashley out of the house? At the dinner,
threw out twice, because Ashley got her Karen on and went back in the house after she got thrown out, like she shouldn't have. So I remember.
Let's go back to the front porch. We're looking at what they're saying is the house, right? When they threw her out, they did not throw her out of a in-unit townhouse, which is what they're saying is the house. They threw her out of a regular in-house, not in-house, but an in-row townhouse. It was not an in-unit.
Well, they didn't show that much of it, so I can't remember.
I remember.
I thought it was the same house. I didn't know there was
I remember.
I didn't know there was an additional house. I
Okay.
thought this was
anyways, ladies. So they've moved on. They sold that house. They sold it for this amount. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen a townhouse that looks like this one. I'm very impressed by this being a townhouse. This doesn't look like a townhouse. It's like a library to me. But they sold it for
at the National Harbor, so they have a lot around there. So it's like a town. I don't want to say like a town center, but it's like a huge shopping place. They've got a Gaylord National Marriott property hotel out there. It's a lot out there where that house was.
Okay. Well, she's moved on. She's moved on to this home.
Mm-hmm.
And it's beautiful. I think it's a beautiful home.
It is beautiful. Have you seen the interior photos?
I only have this picture because I wanted to get.
Oh, you need to see all of them.
No, I saw all of them, but
okay.
I don't have all of them to share here with you guys just because I decided to do this live last minute. But these are the details of the home. It's over 10,000 square feet home, 6 bedrooms, 7 baths, 1.1 million. Is that a good price for the size and the amount of bedrooms and baths?
In Prince George's County, out where she is, which is like adjacent or on a golf course, yeah, that's pretty nice.
Okay, she's moved up in the world.
On a golf course, yeah. And remember, I told you it closed under Chris, Candiace, and et al. So it could have gone under they might own an LLC together. It could have been because allegedly that's what Sheree did with Chateau Sheree.
Okay.
Allegedly.
and because you do real estate, why would someone normally do? Because I like to be educated on these things because I've heard of people buying things. We saw it in the Wendy Williams divorce of them switching and having an LLC own the home. What's the benefit of doing something like that?
Do it, yeah. A lot of celebrities and athletes do it, especially if it's not like a high-end home. Like around $1 million is probably about the threshold you want to do that under. You go anywhere over that, and you can do it, but you're going to have to go through a lot more red tape. There's going to be a lot more regulations, a lot more this, a lot more that. So if that's what et al. Is, that kind of makes sense around that price point that they did it that way, because like Chris said, he's managing her and she is doing music. She's acting. So it kind of makes sense that they've got this joint LLC together like that. And that this is probably how they've, decided to put their house under that particular trust.
See, this is why I need the DMV people to call in. Ladies, stay on the line. I want to take a couple of callers that are on the line. Hold your thought. There are a lot of people on the line. Hold on. All right, Lisa, I'm going to bring you up for a quick thought. Hey, Lisa, we can't even see you. There we go. Okay, there we go. And you're muted. You're muted, Lisa. We can't even hear you. There we go.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, but it's a little delayed. Lisa, do me a favor, call back. Okay, because I know the delay is just going to cause an issue. Twan, I'm going to bring you up. Twan, what's going on?
What's up, Kemp?
How are you?
I'm great, man. I wanted to be up here with my ladies because I was just like, you know what, DMV calling in. Let me call in too. I'm very curious to know where Candiace is. Not like I don't want to know directly, but I would love to know the specific area of PG County that she's in, because the only houses I know in PG County is off of Church Road and off of like past out in like Martin Luther King. Past where I live, because I live in a very good area and the houses over where I live is not that expensive. So I'm curious to know, because I know houses that are much bigger than hers that cost about that price range.
I'm gonna bring Shantae back up. Shantae, you have an answer for that?
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Go ahead. What were you saying, Twan?
Hey, when you go out Martin Luther King past like the Buffalo Wild Wings and everything, those homes over there, those huge homes that's like doctors, lawyers, and everything that lives over there, they have like a water fountain that's like a wall, like it looks like a waterfall. those homes over there cost like, if not $1 million, almost $1 million or $1 million and above.
What you said off of Martin Luther King. So you're talking about where in PG?
I'm sorry. Is that Lanham Road? Martin Luther King turns into Lanham Road, right?
Martin Luther King to Lanham Road.
Like Martin Luther King in Prince George's County, like, you know, Glen Arden, if you keep straight past Glen Arden, you pass 50 overpass, the highway, and you keep straight out. It's like, I think that's Lanham Bowie Road. Those homes out that way, it's like a Target. There's like a Home Depot, quite a few others.
Are you talking about out there like around Largo Mitchellville?
No. I live in Largo Mitchellville. I live over by Wegmans. I live over there off of St. Joseph Drive.
I must not have been out that way, baby. What you talking about then?
Okay. Like 6 bedrooms.
Not that I don't get to PG, but I've probably never been out that way. So you're gonna have to give me a little more detail later.
Are you familiar with Church Road area?
Well, look, guys. Let's focus on the conversation because I know a lot of people are like, "What are we doing here?" Twan and Don, continue with your thoughts on this little sneak peek that we're getting into the season.
This is why I was asking the question, because homes like that are brand new, newly built, don't come with those type of updates. That's not even an updated like picture of the upstairs area where you see, like, most homes that are brand new come with way different specs and more upgraded type of wood railings and everything. So I was just curious to know, like, what part of the town that she could have moved in Prince George's County, because I live in PG and I live in a brand new developed area with townhomes, and we are way more updated than that. I was just curious to know, like, what part, and that could have been just a picture that they used, like, you know how like the Kardashians remember when they was using like a different front picture of them just to throw off things. Maybe she's doing that because she don't really want people to know where she lives.
She doesn't want us doing what we're doing currently right now.
Well, no, because I don't remember off the top of my head. I have to go back in the MLS, but I did look on the MLS when I saw that information. That is the same house. So it's not just an exterior photo. That's her home.
Wow. I mean, look, it is what it is. I know in every area, sometimes homes aren't as upgraded as the other homes in the area. It really depends on the previous owner sometimes. So it is what it is. I'm happy for Candiace. Twan, any other thoughts?
Me too.
I can't wait to see more. That's the only thought.
Wait, more of the house or more of the show?
More of the show, because I really wish they would have did away with her. I just really feel like she brings nothing but an annoying ass kid type of syndrome to the show, and I really can't wait to see what she might bring, because, you know, to be honest, I was never a fan of Karen, and I grew to love her. So hopefully I'm leaving hope, you know, that may be, because one of my good friends, he loves some Candiace, and he was disappointed that she was at some place that he was literally at and left before she got there recently. So I would give her some hope, but I'm not a fan. I really can't wait to see what this season brings, and hopefully she can redeem herself from the trash that her and her husband been doing. That's pretty much all I had to say, because I don't like that Up and Adams situation that he did either, especially when it was like literally nothing he did wrong. You know, it's just they are thirsty for clout, and I feel like they know what they got to do for clout, but they're desperate, so they're doing it wrong. They're rushing instead of patiently planning out how to get clout properly. So, there's a way.
Thank you for calling in.
I love y'all.
I can't. All right. Lisa's back. Lisa, what were your thoughts on what we've been, you know, we got the first 7 minutes of the Real Housewives of
I'm going to tell you like this right here. You know what I'm saying? I had discussed it with Marcella, because she was talking about Candiace's household. I said, who cares? I said, long as she ain't asking me to pay her mortgage, she ain't asking nobody to pay her mortgage. And I don't care about her, Giselle or Robyn. They building houses, finance, Sheree, Nene, baby. I ain't worried about who named their mortgage in. Long as they name Lisa, long as they lovable Lisa name, baby. No. I do not care. I don't. That's none of your number one. It's none of your business. Why you can't find out? Let me find out how much your mortgage is. Let me go find out about yours. Let me Google y'all stuff and see what can be found out about. Okay.
However, in all fairness, what part of their storylines is their homes, and they have signed up for a reality show.
Well, that's true. But whoever their houses and stuff is, and so what? And this why I hate them. People say, well, her mama paid, I'm touch her. Didn't nobody say nothing with Blake Carrington paying thousands and Stephen bills. Who cares? Ain't nobody saying nothing with Bill Gates pay his children bills. Okay?
Good point. But Bill Gates is a billionaire, as he should.
That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So when you have wealth like that, who cares if somebody who care? I don't care. Long as they ask lovable police to pay their mortgage or they win on their house, I do not care. Now Giselle like her house, if that's the way she ain't got no fashion sense, no way. You know what I'm saying? But does she love her house and she got to live in it? Baby, let's do it, baby. I'm happy for it. I'm gonna snap my fingers, clap my hands, and say, good luck, God bless you. And also I'm gonna tell you like this one because I got some sad news too. I'm riding along with Monique because my dog was taken this weekend when I was out of town yesterday.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he was looking he walked out the house. And the day we went past some houses, I heard called his name, he was just barking up loud. But I really couldn't go up to the front because I know it'd be illegal. So I got to go through the legal channels tomorrow to see how can we go get him back. Because when we went back there the second time, they called his name. I guess they must took him in the house.
Oh, man, I'm sorry, Lisa.
Not like the company Grover and the guy and everybody, they going to put up the flyers. For his name is Leo, and it's in Stone Mountain area. If you know that area over there, y'all, whoever's on here, is in Stone Mountain area, is on Lowford Street, Lalford.
Wow, I'm sorry, Lisa, to hear about that. I hope your dog comes back.
I understand Monique, because right now I've been breaking down. I'm like, oh my God, somebody took my baby, and he one of them expensive dogs.
Oh.
He one of them very expensive dogs, and that's my baby. He been my baby. He started off with my friend, and now he's with me, and I love him so much. He's my companion. He's everything. So I understand. My heart go out to Monique. Yeah. My heart really do. And I'm sorry. And I like Chachilla, that little bird.
Yeah.
I like that little bird. I like,
yeah. wait. We got to post that picture because it gave us one of the best moments from last season.
That was the best moment.
Come on. I can still hear Wendy screaming.
Yeah, I still hear. That was like the main point. I like that. I like human flying. I like he was sitting on her shoulder and everything. So my heart go out to her and her family for that. I cannot imagine that happen because the pets are part of the family. If it be goldfishes, turtles, or even snakes.
Even snakes. Your pets. Lisa, I hope you get your dog back. Keep us posted, and thank you for calling in.
I love you, darling. Hi, Diane. I think, did I tell Diane I said hi earlier? I don't know, because I was in the chat when I had to sign off. Hi, Diana. Love you.
Shout out to
Diana. Good night.
Good night, Lisa. St. J, thoughts on everything that's come out in regards to the first 7 minutes of the Real Housewives of Potomac. But before we even get into what St. J is about to say, we have over 400-something people watching this video. Like this video. Subscribe to the channel. If you're watching the replay, let us know your thoughts on some of the developments that we've heard that are coming out of the Real Housewives of Potomac, the very first 7 minutes of this new season. St. J, thoughts, because I know you have a deep connection to the DMV area and one of the housewives on this show.
Yes. Okay. So, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. My headphones died.
Oh.
So, I loved seeing Giselle in a new car. That was...
I'm glad you pointed that out because I completely forgot about that.
That was my immediate takeaway. The first thing I saw, I was like, oh, that's not the Mini Cooper.
Okay.
I got an already warned Candiace and her house out, so I like the house. I'm glad that she's in a nice house. It looks like money well spent, or it could be money well spent. And I'm excited to see that next part of her journey now that she's in her own home and, kids and all of that.
Mm.
And I think I like Mia.
Say it again?
I think I like Mia. Honestly, like the clips, I kind of was like, I don't know about this one, but
me too.
I can see it. Like I can see how she fits with the ladies.
Yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited to see her. I'm open to her. Look, we haven't seen a full scene with her yet. Even in this first 7 minutes, we're not introduced to Mia just yet. We're only introduced to some of the housewives that we know and love. But even then, the only person that we got some meat and potatoes was Ashley and Michael. How do you feel about this relationship? Do you think Michael is cheating?
I think that, don't we always think that Michael's cheating?
But is he cheating with Juan?
That'll be the most discreet cheating Juan has been doing because that's the one nobody knows about.
Oh, damn, St. J. I didn't expect St. J to come out with the shade. Wow. Anything else? We're going to wrap this up, St. J.
I can't wait to see the full episode. I'm so excited. I feel bad about Monique's bird. That's so tragic. I have 2 puppies that keep me company all the time, and I couldn't imagine anything happening to either one of them.
Yeah. St. J, thank you so much for calling in.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. All right. Miriam, you had thoughts that you wanted to share.
Yeah, first, I want to say to those who are calling me biased, I'm going to pull a Crystal Minkoff here. The definition of having an opinion is being biased. So just like I am biased, everybody's biased. If you don't like Monique and I like Monique, don't attack me for that. I'm not attacking you for liking Candiace. That's for one. Second, I have no problems with a parent paying their kids' bills. That is my goal in life. This is why I am still working at this age because I want to help set up my kids. Who has a problem with that image is Candiace. She attacked Ashley with a butter knife when she mentioned that this is her home. She should be proud that her mom got her home if she has no problem with that. Third, they keep saying why Monique keep bringing up the show. Did they let her go? They all bring her up. And This Is Us, they brought up Monique. And life, they always bring Monique. Why can't Monique bring them up? Why can't Monique do the binder when they put a muzzle on her in the reunion? And for those who are saying that Monique is violent, for me, Candiace is violent online with her speech, with her hate speech, and with the way she attacks others. And she is disrespectful. Just like today, they're not even giving Monique a break that she lost a pet and they're going on attack as if she's on the show.
Well, you know what? Look. This video is not about all the other stuff that's going on in the chat. So let me just point that out. Point that out. This video is not about that. This video is all about us talking about what we saw in these very first 7 minutes, which has nothing to do with everything else that's been going on in the chat or what's been going on the show.
Yeah, and I agree with you, but I have to reply to those that are telling me that I'm biased.
However, but looky here. They're not on here calling in. So answering them, they're not answering you back. So we're not going to do that. Miriam, thank you so much for calling in. As always, we appreciate your opinion.
I'm not done.
You're not done, but there are other people that would like to share their thoughts.
Okay, Kempire.
All right. Thank you. Danielle?
Sorry, I had to take myself off mute. Can we go back to, we didn't even talk about Wendy's little TikTok attempt.
That was the very first minute.
It was, and it was the most awkward. It was the most awkward minute. And I think she's doing that. So I feel like she's trying to be sexy for the husband because of those rumors. And we all know, we don't know. It was a rumor about him dating the woman at the office or whatever. I mean, I think everyone has that office wife or office husband that you're just cool with at work and you go to lunch with. I'm just saying being cool with, not someone that you actually have an extramarital affair or anything with.
Yeah, you think that's what was happening?
Say it again.
You think that's what was happening?
I think it may. I mean, I guess because I'm thinking of it so innocently, and I don't see like, and I'm saying everyone. I just we hear about it. I don't think it's a big deal to have that one person you're cool with at work, especially if your spouse is aware of them. I have a girlfriend where she knows all of her husband's work girlfriends. I'm saying this with air quotations, but it's nothing to it. But just that they might, if he runs out for lunch, he'll grab their stuff, or if they run, and my girlfriend invites them to the birthday parties and stuff. So it's nothing to it. But I think
that's not what the rumors were.
I know, but I'm trying to give the guy the benefit of the doubt.
Oh, okay.
So
I was like, wait, that's not what we were talking about. But all right.
I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. So, but back to the alleged rumors, I think that Wendy got her body done because we do know that she did have plastic surgery, hence why she had the cupcakes.
Do we know?
Yes.
Okay.
We know that it's on her social media. We can look at her before and after.
But we don't know for sure.
Why do you think she's going to bring out those booby cupcakes?
I don't know. Until she actually confirms that it's alleged.
Have you seen her Instagram?
You know what? I can't.
Okay. So back to the TikTok and her doing a little dance. I just think, to your point, she tried to do the little TikTok challenge of the silhouette dance, and I guess maybe trying to spice up their situation. I'm hoping that's what it was. But it is, watching her is awkward and hilarious at the same time. And I can't wait to see what this train wreck of her awkward dancing is going to come to.
I mean, look, we were talking about property. You know, we love to talk about property here on the show. Ashley's storyline and what's happening with Michael. Are you interested in that for this new season?
Not really. I have to be honest. No, I'm sorry. I'm not. Ashley's storyline. Now, I did feel bad. Ashley never has really had a storyline except for when she was chasing her daddy. I felt bad about that one. But honestly, even when she was trying to open up the restaurant, and you mentioned earlier that Michael has children, other children, and I was yelling at the computer saying, they're Ashley's age. They're Ashley's age. That's why we don't see them, because they're Ashley's age. So they're like,
if anything, we should see them more than ever.
But remember on season 1 when she took them to their beach house in Bethany Beach?
Yeah.
And they talked about that. And she said to the ladies, oh, his kids are like, because I think one of them is like older, slightly a couple of years older than her. She said that in season 1. That's how we know that they're age. So no, I don't see them coming on the show because they're like, this is crazy. First of all, you know, marry this kid that's our age, or this woman that's our age. Like, how awkward is that? Oh, I went to high school with my dad's new wife. Like, that's a thing on Lifetime movies only. That's the only other place I've ever seen it.
That happens in real life. What are you talking about?
I mean, I'm not in my life. I've never seen anybody do that.
Me either, but I'm just saying, I know people that do it.
I've only seen it on Lifetime movies. I've never seen it in real life.
Any other thoughts, Danielle?
Oh, I'm just waiting for Sunday. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what they're going to give us. Now, if they don't give us something, they want to blame it on COVID. Oh, I'm going to be so hot. If it's anything like that during podcast, and I've listened to more than one episode, and I fell asleep in the midst of episode 2. But, yeah. Let's just wait and see. Let's just wait and see how this goes. I'm excited.
I'm excited. And just a reminder for those that are watching, we have over 400 people watching. Sunday night, the new episode, the new season begins of The Real Housewives of Potomac. We will be recapping at 9:30 p.m. Eastern here on the Kempire Daily YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the live conversation.
I'm confused. So we have Shaw's on Sunday. We have Married to Medicine Part 2. And we have Housewives of Potomac.
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta write stuff down.
What do you mean write stuff down? We're not gonna recap. Look, we're not gonna recap all of them. We're gonna definitely recap the Real Housewives of Potomac. But I just realized that there's going to be a full night of TV.
Yeah. I'm wondering, I guess I'm thinking about the time slots. Obviously, we recognize that sometimes Bravo does do a one-off where they'll start a show later one night. So I'm thinking because Married to Medicine is on there, are they doing a 2-part or 3-part?
3-parter.
3.
So Sunday is their 2nd part. So at some point, maybe Potomac will move down the slot. I wonder how they're going to.
Well, that's usually how it goes anyway when they overlap the end of one show and the beginning of another one. So
either way, we will be watching and we will be recapping. Shantae, last minute thoughts on this hot topic.
Yes, I'm ready already. I can't believe we got here. We're coming in for the home stretch, y'all. Yeah. One more week, or actually a few more days. But Yeah, I'm just ready to see what I recognize and who I recognize. Because, like I said, I recognize somebody every season, so
Well,
that'll
and I
be
can't wait for you to
interesting.
call in and share.
And you know I will. And I'm still trying to get some other stuff in the works. So I'll chat at y'all, holler at you, and let you know what's going on with that. So,
Love it, love it, love it. Shantae, thank you so much.
all right.
Say Jay, last minute thoughts?
I am so I like Ashley for what she brings in the group. I'm just over Ashley and Michael. Like, I feel like it's a roller coaster. And I think that as the audience, we've gotten to a point where, like, Ashley, you're okay with whatever goes on.
Yeah.
So can we stop talking about it?
Apparently not. Because even in this little sneak peek that we get, she talks about having fear that Michael's going to cheat on her because she's not able to sleep with him for the last 4 months.
Girl, you know, Michael would cheat on you even if you were sleeping with him in the last 4 months. Based off the history of how it's been presented on the show. That was all I wanted to add in, is that I'm just so uninvested in Ashley and Michael. And I do think that we should see Michael's kids at some point, like the older ones.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Like, dang, they never came to the restaurant, nothing. Like, are they in Australia? They might be in Australia. Are they in Australia?
We're going to have to do a deep dive. Maybe that's why. It is what it is. St. J, thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you.
Guys, as you know, look, we talk about a variety of topics here on the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, and I know you get impassioned in the comments. But as always, if you're watching this replay, be sure to be respectful of everyone's difference of opinion. Even though I say it, sometimes y'all be acting up in the comments. Have fun having conversations. Remember, these people we don't know. We don't know any of these people. We're just recapping some of our favorite characters on this show. And I just wanted to backtrack and talk a little bit about the about Candiace and the mother situation and buying a house. Remember, that storyline, that conversation wasn't us. That was the other housewives bringing it up on the show. They made it a storyline. They made it an issue. That wasn't us. We're just talking about it. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Shout out to my mod. Shout out to everyone that called in. Shout out to everyone that's a part of the conversation in the comment section. I appreciate you guys. To all my mods, be sure to DM me your emails because I want to make sure that we are all connected and that we're on the same page when it comes to how we moderate our live chats. Shout out to everyone that's a part of this conversation. Have a fantastic night. Don't forget, we will be recapping the Real Housewives of New York, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills this week, and the Real House Family Karma. And let me know if I should start getting into Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I checked out a while ago because it just went left when it came to the storylines. And now I hear Yandy's in Atlanta and she's always been fake and phony for her storylines in New York. Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the chat if I should be recapping it. I'll do it for you and only you. Don't forget to like this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a fantastic night. And again, rest in peace to Monique Samuel's bird, T'Challa. Have a great night, everyone. I will see you guys at some point tomorrow. And don't forget to check out some of the new videos that I posted earlier today. We got a lot of really great stories about Britney Spears. Keely Williams from 3LW and Notori are still beefing. All of that. Go check those out and be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Have a fantastic night.